Yo, if you're a person that is on the internet or social media 30 minutes or less, you should honestly give yourself a pat on the back. Hire a hooker, get some beer, celebrate, because you are one of the few people that are still sane and not insane like these terminally online people that I'm going to talk about. Now, you could say, oh, well, you're a person that makes YouTube videos, so you're basically terminally online. Now, I'm going to tell you my routine on like every what I do every day, and you can come to the conclusion if I am either terminally online or if I'm just a normal person that likes playing video games. So, I wake up in the morning, get to work, get out, do my exercise, shower, and then I play video games. And when I get to play video games, that's like the earliest will most likely be like 6. The latest will most likely be like 8. So I don't really get that many hours as I used to when I was a kid. And then occasionally, when I am going to make a YouTube video, I decide to either talk about something that I saw in a YouTube video or decide to enter the dark atmosphere, hellish atmosphere of Twitter and try to find something noteworthy that I've known about or that something came up with either a stream or a show that I watch. Like before this, I was going to talk about the final episode of The Boys and how it didn't live up to my hype, at least, or I'm pretty sure everybody's hype. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm mainly here to talk about the fandom of the amazing digital circus and how actually brain rotted these fans are to the point where they're making up lies about the creator of the amazing digital circus. So, now to get to the main point, this entire thing started because Digital Circus, which is an ongoing show on YouTube, they are going to drop their last animation, final, I guess, and they were going to put it on theaters. Many people didn't like that. Many people were mad, and many people were calling her out on it, saying that you made us watch this entire series for free, and now we have to pay for the finale. But in the end, she decided to, I guess, put it on theaters, and it was going to be free on YouTube. So people were freaking out for no reason. And then after that, the final gets leaked. And many of these fans, decide to watch the final because why wouldn't they? They're big fans of the show, so they decide to watch it. And as much as the creators try to resolve this issue, once she knew that the situation was cooked, she, as a most reasonable human would act, she decided to, you know, just say, I don't really care. Which, it's a valid response. Like, this isn't like your entire livelihood. She's not gonna sweat day and night, bleed for this fucking show that she decided to make. Like, she isn't going to tear out her hair because the show decided to get leaked. This is a show that is online. It is not real life. This shit is pure fiction, and it should be viewed as such. But these absolute troglodyte fans didn't take it that way, and they thought in their head, and they already made the situation, well, she doesn't care about the show, she doesn't care about any of us, so you know what, let's make her life a living hell. Let's harass the shit out of her to the point where making up lies about her person and the shit that she said. Like, I saw this shit, I saw this tweet, I couldn't find it for the life of me, but this guy was making allegations or saying that she said these racist wild shit that could end anybody's career. And somebody called the guy out that made the tweet, and the guy said, well, it could be fake, but still the tweet still stands. Which, it's kind of insane. No, not kinda, it is insane. And this makes you sit back and think to yourself, I'm just glad I'm not these kind of people that will dedicate my life to tweeting and harassing these people. And also, it's also crazy that you you the artist created this show, and because You decide to not care about your own show getting leaked, you get harassed for it. That's insane to me. Like, to the fans harassing this person because she doesn't care. You didn't create the show, all right? You didn't animate it. You didn't do the writing. You didn't do anything. You just sat there and watched it. All right? You're not important. Nobody's fucking important. All right? So get this thought out of your head that this show is the sole purpose of this creator and it also belongs to you. And again, this brings me back to my point that if you are these kinds of people that are online 24/7 and get mad and start tweeting and nonstop harassing people because they didn't like your opinion or didn't like your show, didn't like your favorite YouTuber, streamer, whatever, please, man, for the love of God, take a step back, look in the fucking mirror, and do something in real life. Cause this online shit is literally just for online. The real world doesn't consist of anything of the sort. Like I said before, I literally go to work, I exercise, and maybe I'll go like stroke it a little or go eat. You know what I mean? This entire online stuff needs to click to people's head that it's only online. This doesn't affect your real life shit, and it shouldn't ever. Because, again, this doesn't affect you at all. It's as simple as turning off your phone, turning off your PC, just stepping away and doing something productive. Please, man, this shit is actually damaging your brain to where it's altering it and making you change as a person. And one last note before I do end, the irony of this entire thing is that literally before she made the show, or like early on in the show being created, she literally said, please don't make this into a weird fandom that harasses or does anything weird to other people. And now these people are genuinely losing their minds because the creator of the show said they didn't care that the show got leaked. It's insane to me how 2026 is shaping up, you know. The online is evolving or devolving, I should say, because these humans aren't real. These humans take everything that is said online, truth and factual, you know. It's insane to me, man. And as years go on, if we still have the internet, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get more dangerous and more just weird. But I don't want to make this any longer than it has to be. You know, I said what I needed to say. Um, so I mean, other than that, hope you have a good rest of your day, and yep, have a good one.